Alright, I just wanted to do a quick wrap up of this tutorial, cover a few things that we've gone over. So yeah, basically you should end up with something somewhat similar to this. So we've covered some fairly complex shapes, a piece like this which took quite a long time, obviously about 20 shapes into one. If you can model something like this, you can probably model anything. It's a fairly complex shape, so yeah, as long as you get through stuff like that, then you should be on your way. Most of this comes down to practice, really. So once you get the techniques down, and just keep on practicing with loads of different shapes, obviously you end up with we've ended up with some fairly complex stuff like this. So again, with some smooth details on here, which we've sorted out. It also shows the importance of finishing the pieces off, make sure it's all lined up, because these looked quite average before, and now they look really nice with the chamfered edge and all that we've put into. Even these are fairly complex shapes as well. So yeah, we've done all that, and made sure we've obviously kept quads throughout. Polyflow for this is pretty good on the most part, to be honest. Pretty much quads everywhere, they're nice, evenly distributed throughout the pieces. Obviously done stuff like this as well, which we had next to no reference for, which is basically doing it off by eye, off one image. Ended up with a good result as well. So yeah, I'll just quickly show what we'll be covering in the next DVD. Obviously this is about half of the bike. Full bike's not actually quite finished at the moment. Obviously will be once DVD's released, so I'll just quickly cover that. So I'll just boot that file up. And I'll just wait for the mesh to cache as well. There we go. If you do want to order all your C Manager stuff, you can just go in and click sort by name, and that'll put it all in alphabetical order for you. So yeah, in part 2 we do cover some more crazy shapes once again. Obviously the fender parts like this, brake disc like this again, more complex shapes. They're also nice and cleanly made. Obviously all the angles all straight. We do cover a few ways to do text as well in Subd, one version there, and then again on the BMW there, which we do a fairly different method for creating Subd text. And then obviously doing cylindrical details, obviously cutting all these shapes in, making it all smooth. Again, a bunch of shapes put into one, which can be fairly complex. So we finish up the chain. So the chain ring, the exhaust, cutting details into curved shapes. Again, even more so on the cylindrical shapes here, cutting it in nice and cleanly on there. So that's one of the more complex shapes as well. Other parts, obviously doing the chassis there, cutting some sharp details on the curved surface, which can usually cause pinching and whatnot, but it's nice and clean. So yeah, we do the handlebars. We'll finish this up. We'll be fully complete by the time DVD 2 is out. Just gives you a bit of an idea of the extra stuff we'll be covering in the next part. So yeah, hopefully DVD's been helpful for you at all. Hope you learned a lot about Subd stuff. On top of that, if I haven't mentioned in the DVD at all, if you're on a slower PC, obviously model at the moment's a bit under 7 million polys. I'm only running for like 4 gigs of DDR2 and a low-end 800 GTS graphics card. So I don't have a massively high-spec PC. I can still run this very smoothly. If you do want to keep it low, you can obviously keep it not on 2 iterations. So it's a bit over 400,000 polys, unsmoothed. So I'll show you now if you select all. The scripts I've got up here are the Soulburn scripts by Neil Blevins. So if you just go into Subdivision Manager, you can take these down to 0. and that's without, so you can see it's a bit over 430k polys. So if your PC can handle that kind of resolution, then it should be fine for the whole DVD. First part's not quite that high, obviously. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for everything we'll go through. Hope you enjoyed the DVD and learned a bunch. If you've got any questions or queries, what's been covered in the first part, or any troubleshooting at all, usually around on the forum. If you just want to PM me, Flux, or I'll start up a thread. There's a bunch of other helpful people on there as well, which if I'm not around, they'll surely sort you out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy, guys.